There is a case of vandalism on 34th Street. Do you think you guys could go handle that?
I'm excited to get started.
You don't see anyone that could have done this nearby, but you do see someone with their hood up, and they're walking down the street, but then, they reach an alley, and they just suddenly, duck in.
When he said that he's been walking back and forth a few times, but then he said for no reason, she wants to know the actual reason because that doesn't sound like the truth.
You reach out with your mind, and you see that he has been worrying all morning as he tries to pull off a robbery. He stops and reaches for just some of the junk in the alleyway, and as he picks it up, you see it, sharpen in his hand, and he readies it. When you look at this thing, it's so weird. It's like he grabbed, chip bag and newspaper, and yet somehow it hardened and turned into a circular blade. Y'all managed to march him to the police station.
Real quick, Timberwolf walks over to the guy they arrested and is like, "What's your name?"
It was Hacksaw. It was Hacksaw. You go into Mrs. Shepard's office, and she's like, "Well, did you guys have a good day today?"
We did not do the thing we were sent out to do.
We stopped a robbery.
Miss Shepard sighs, and she's like, "Well, don't worry. I don't believe that this will count as a strike on your team in any way.
There are strikes?
It is Wednesday morning at the local community center of Lucky Heights. The newscasters cover the traffic, politics, and the most recent villains to watch out for. Your latest opponent, Hacksaw, is not on this list. Our three heroes sit in Mrs. Shepard's office. Now, I understand that you may have had a disappointing day yesterday.
I don't know, we weren't here yesterday.
Monday, I'm sorry.
It was okay.
It was a day.
Wait, wasn't the last session... The last session was yesterday, yeah?
It's Monday.
In fiction?
It was
Okay.
Monday in fiction.
And it's now Wednesday.
It's now
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know, Lyle looks pretty, hung up over it. You doing okay there, Lyle? You got some bags under your eyes.
He doesn't want to say anything. I would say that after he cleaned up the graffiti, he would have told her.
Mm-hmm.
He would have sent in hey, cleaned up the graffiti and looked into it to see if there's any graffiti like it around the town. Cleaned that up too.
I don't think we know, though.
Miss Shepard nods. She's like, "It's all right. We've got it all sorted out now, and we have not held it against you.
Oh, thank God. That's
The super that you met, who goes by the name of Hacksaw, is pleading self-defense. He's a respectable business owner in carpentry and furniture, and he has decided not to press charges against any of you."
okay. That's good, at least.
Lyle makes a mental note.
Lyle will remember that.
Oh yeah. Brief flash of rage in his eyes. His outer face totally calm and serene. Oh, I am typing something real quick.
So, Miss Shepard, is going to give you your new assignment. Just a second.
Red.
As she clicks into your computer and looks... I'm basically Miss Shepard now. I'm just where are my notes?
It's funny that her name is Shepard, because that is what she will be having to do for a majority of her scenes.
Oh
yeah.
That is exactly why I named her.
God.
Oh,
I knew this would
terrible.
happen. So she clicks away and goes, so, your assignment for today, there's going to be a new statue of Hypertide that's being erected in the city square. And we have decided that your team should go and just make sure that nothing happens. please don't run after anyone just because they seem suspicious. The police will be there for civilians, but you, Phoenix Force, will be there if any supers come to stir up trouble. We aren't really sure if there will be a danger, but Hypotide loves his public image and has personally asked that we put somebody onto the team. And it's highly likely there may be a Class O villain that will want to take this moment. Are you 3 up for this task?
Absolutely.
It sounds good.
Yes. I do have one question, though.
Yes.
Are we absolutely married to the name Phoenix Force?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Okay.
I don't remember adding on the force part, but I like it.
I don't either. I thought we
I
were
think
just...
Phoenix. I just think Phoenix would be best.
Just Phoenix? Alright.
Yeah, thank you.
The Phoenix Gang.
No.
Phoenix Crew.
No. Just no.
The Phoenixers.
The Phoenix Agenda.
Well, you 3 are dismissed. Just be there. Just get to the city's what did I call it? City Square by noon, and check in with me at the end of the day.
Okay. See you later, Miss Shepard.
Have a great day, Miss Shepard.
She nods. So you guys walk back out into the community center. There are a couple teams around as they wait for their turns to be called in for like roll call and being given their assignments. But some teams have already left, already been given their missions, like the A team isn't there. The teams that are present are C, E, F, H, and J is there too, but because it's only one member, he's not at a table right now. Or you could head up.
Was F the one with the tall one? Or E?
No. The 12-foot tall boy was on Team E.
Mm-hmm.
E, yeah.
Yes,
Is
he
she-
is there.
Well.
Okay, lovely. Lyle would like to go talk to him.
All right. You guys walk over to Team E's table. There are 3 kids. One of them is 12 feet tall. The
12?
other two...
Yeah.
Did I say? Yeah,
How
12 feet
tall is this room?
It's a city hall.
It's a gymnasium, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
a gym.
Like, they could probably move all the tables and play basketball in here if they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
What if it is just a gymnasium? Like, we're clearly meeting on a basketball court. Oh my gosh.
It's a community center, so yes.
Yes, okay. Lyle dies just a little bit more inside.
Anyway, the 12-foot tall kid is sitting down, so like...
Does he have, what are the people next to him?
So the other 2 are... They're all 3 of them are guys. The other 2 are normal-sized. One of them is wearing glasses, and the other is wearing just kind of a jean jacket kind of feel going on.
Okay, I have Team E written down as 12-foot tall boy, boy with glasses, and boy with jean jacket vibe.
Alright.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hi. The tall one says, I recognize you. You were here Monday.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you before we headed out, but we were busy. We had a very important mission we had to head out on, and you know,
We stopped a robbery.
we did stop a robbery. We did stop a robbery. Don't let anyone tell you we didn't. I'm laughing. Lyle is not. Lyle is still mad about that.
Oh yeah, Nari's not gonna be laughing, but I am.
I just wanted to get us introduced, and I don't think I caught any of you guys' names. In the superhero biz, connections are pretty important, and I just wanted to establish relationship between your team and ours. We are Team K, but we've settled on Phoenix.
Team
I don't
Phoenix.
Yeah. And you guys are what exactly?
One of the kid in the jean jacket is like, oh, we're Team E. We haven't decided on a name yet. And the one with glasses goes, we have been deciding on a name for exactly 5 days, 6 hours, and I'm not gonna bother saying the minutes.
That sounds tiresome.
Okay.
Alright, got any ideas? Got like a cool name that combines all of your different powers together into one cool word or something? Or are you just going for like something cool?
They kind of look at each other, and the one in the jean jacket goes, "Well, here's the thing."
Hold on. Hey. Welcome to Lucero!
You cannot believe how great that moment is. This character you're talking to is afraid of dogs.
Oh
I'm gonna say that in the distance, outside the community center, we hear barking from the park, and this kid just like freaks out.
Well, now I have to keep the dogs in.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Dude, are you okay?
yeah, I'm just a little afraid of dogs. Anyway,
Who is the boy that is afraid of dogs? Real quick.
hi, my name's Hammy.
Hi, Hammy.
Are you glasses or jean jacket vibe?
Jean jacket vibe.
Okay, Hammy. Okay.
The 12-foot tall one goes, "Hi, I go by Beanstalk."
Hi, Beanstalk.
That's pretty good.
That's creative and clever. I like it.
Makes me think of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh my gosh. And he just like zones out.
Are you okay?
And he's like, he really doesn't like when people bring that up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beanstalk's like, "Oh, it's alright, whatever. Should have chosen a different name." And Hammy points to the one with glasses and is like, "This one's Quantifier. He can tell, like, measurements of things. Exact measurements of things. Excuse you." Quantifier goes. Hammy's like, "Yeah," and kind of gets annoying.
It's pretty cool.
What can you do, Hammy?
Okay, promise you won't laugh.
I promise.
I have animal friendship.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Really cool.
That would be so cool.
And
You're like all of Disney put into one person. You could just like summon birds and attack things.
I mean, I guess I didn't think of it like that. Maybe?
Hey, no, don't let anyone tell you that isn't a useful power. That is a great power.
You can talk to dogs.
I don't like dogs.
You can tell them to F off.
You can swear at Lyle is just looking at Cotton Candy like, what are you You have managed to upset 2 out of the 3 people here.
And Nari's just like, everyone can dislike, but animals are like the eyes around the city, so that's actually really cool and can be really useful in the future. So
Well, thanks, I guess.
always look at the positive side of it, you know? And she just gives her friendly little smile.
Hammy kind of nods. He's like, "Yeah, I guess so."
Okay, I don't think we've introduced ourselves. I'm Lyle. You might recognize me I feel weird saying that. Do you guys know Timberwolf? Blood Moon?
Yeah, that Quantifier says. Yeah, I know, Blood Moon at least.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm the newest Timberwolf, and these are my partners, Cotton Candy and Mirage.
Hi, you can call me Brie.
You can call me Nari.
It's nice to meet you 3, Quantifier said. Beanstalk's like, yeah, it's kind of nice to meet you. So, Timberwolf?
Yeah, you know Blood Moon's sidekick? We're, relatively famous. I guess we're a bigger deal at our city, but,
Quantifier's like, they're one of the 7, CCWP.
yeah, you might not, recognize me as Timberwolf, because, Timberwolf is usually a woman. But, yeah.
Hey, at least you've got, like, a cool name to go for, says Hammy.
Yeah, I was wondering, is Hammy related to anything, or are you just using your normal name? Or like
That's
a
just
nickname?
my name.
Okay.
See, like, I didn't realize there was this whole thing of people giving, superhero names when they got put in here, but
Did you really not realize that? I mean, it's a pretty big deal.
not everyone here has their superhero names as their names. I'm not the only one.
Okay.
You know, there's like Dennis and Ella and Sophie and Stanley, maybe? I'm not sure about that one, actually.
We're ahead of the game, I guess.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of other ones, like, you know, my friends Quantifier and Beanstalk. Quantifier starts muttering, like, the exact amount of other people,
Yeah,
like, the
he
ratio
tells us
of-
exactly how many people have superhero names and how many people
But he
do
doesn't
not.
tell you exactly how many, he just gives you a ratio, like,
Okay.
to the point.
Well, you would be useful in my college statistics class.
There's 5.439 ratio here.
Actually, Quantifier's like, oh, I would not be useful at all. You see, I'm dyslexic.
Ah.
I know things, but I can't really write or read them.
Well, that would be my job, then. I'm just saying you knowing them would be useful because I suck at statistics.
Math sucks.
But, like, I don't know things that are, like, I could tell you exactly how tall the Eiffel State Building is, not gonna say it right now, but,
For obvious reasons.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, what level the stock market is at currently.
That's not statistics, but okay.
You know, I kind of dropped out of school, so I wouldn't.
Ah.
Everyone to themselves.
All right. Well, it's been lovely meeting you guys, but I do think we have to get going. We were told to keep an eye on the award ceremony for Hypertide today, so that'll be something.
Yeah, let's go see who's getting awarded.
Award ceremony.
I mean, Hypertide it's a statue. They're
Oh, okay.
unveiling
I thought it was
that's
like he was awarding someone else.
he's awarding himself a statue. But the city is giving him a statue.
True.
I'm confused. I'm gonna go get changed, and he storms off.
Cotton Candy just top to bottom, just outfit changes.
Nari goes, well, it was nice meeting you guys. Sorry if we have to make it a quick dash. Hope whatever you get assigned to or your day goes, hope it goes okay.
All right, see ya. And Quantifier's like, it wasn't that quick. We've actually been talking for exactly. And then you're just too far away to hear. Because I don't know how long we've been talking. My timer says 19 minutes and 41 seconds, but we've cut out of it since then.
Lyle returns in the full Timberwolf outfit. It's like,
You know what? Next time you meet Quantifier, I am going to bring out the timer on my phone so that I have something smart for him to say.
all right. I say let's get going.
You guys head to the,
Going to the park.
not the park, the city square.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a park, but a little more pavement. So, yeah, you head around to the city square. It's nearing, you know, like 11:30ish. There's quite a few like construction vehicles. There's a couple police, just kind of like maybe 3 or 4, just scattered around the clearing. You know, some of the pavement is torn up already as they put in the new foundations. They're erecting quite a tall statue. Currently only the legs have been set up, but it's quite tall already, at least taller than a person. And just kind of generally, there's just a couple people walking around. It's a nice sunny day. What do you do?
Is it a gaudy statue or is it like
yeah,
tasteful?
is it like golden or is it like stone or kind of silvery?
On a measurement of 1 to 10, how much does Lyle hate it?
Is it covered in sequins?
Is
Oh,
it just the most terrible, over-stylized, shining piece of garbage?
It's like the shiny bronze that statues are normally made out of when they're new. But like, you know, you haven't really seen Hypertide in person, but you've kind of seen him on like on TVs and stuff, and you're wondering, is he really that toned?
Okay. So it's not ridiculous, but it is a little flattering.
Yeah.
Okay. Lyle is a little miffed. He thinks it's a little distasteful, but he's gonna let this one slide.
It's like those Greek and Roman statues that you can see every single muscle, and it's so pretty, but you're also like, I don't think anyone can get a body like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like ridiculously Supermanish. It's just like pretty sure it was a little stylized.
Well, you know what they say, the statue takes off 10 pounds.
I don't know who says that, but okay.
It's a little forgiving, compared to real life. How about that?
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Do we see Hypertide anywhere?
You see a statue, that's about it.
Okay. We should set up a patrol. We should have established coordinates.
I'll be on top of the statue.
No, don't do that. First of all, they're still building it. Second of all, that might distract from the ceremony, and
Cotton Candy
would...
blends into the statue.
Okay. Cotton Candy will be protecting the statue. That's all right. He turns to Mirage, and he's like, you should find an area that you can keep an eye on things. I will patrol around the outskirts, I guess. I'll be like in the back. I'll be doing rounds. You should, since Cotton Candy is right on the stadium, like right on the podium, she's got that protected. I guess you should figure out what you're doing, and we should all keep in contact with these pagers, I guess.
Can we contact each other with these?
I was just gonna, if I saw something, send something to you guys.
Yeah, can we just text?
Oh, I was just gonna. Nori just kind of goes quiet and is like, oh, okay.
No, say what you were gonna say.
I was just gonna say I could use my power so, like, our phones don't give us away in case there is something up.
That is a good idea,
Oh.
actually.
Oh!
So, yeah.
Does your telepathy work on that range, and can we talk back to you? Can you make a group chat with your telepathy powers?
I think I could, even if you guys couldn't, I could probably hear what you guys want to say and I could relay it to the other person, possibly. And she kind of shrugs her shoulders like,
Okay.
I've tested out a little bit with my roommate, but, like, he has college classes and I'm doing this now, so there's only so much I can practice.
Alright. Cotton Candy is guarding the statue. I will be...
Woo! You hear that
At
from
the-
the top of the statue.
Oh, Lord.
You can't be on top, please. It is currently being built.
It is under construction.
Like,
She's
you're,
like-
if anything, you're on his waist. Like,
Well, okay, well, you can't see her, but she is, like, hopping around to make sure that people don't, like, touch her or anything, so they don't even know she's there.
Oh, Lord, that can't go poorly at all. I'm sure you won't...
She hops down.
Alright. Mirage, you set up the telepathy group chat or whatever. I will be in the back. Cotton Candy is guarding the statue and the stage. You should be midway, I guess?
I'll go try to find a place to, like, look over. Not exactly, like, going around, just a place to sit and look around.
Yeah, you can blend in. I'll get going. I don't blend in super well.
You see, sometimes the outfit is practical.
I would like to know, actually, what Mirage is wearing today.
It would probably be a skirt, one of those cute pleated plaid skirts. This one is just black and white, like the stripes are black and the skirt overall is white, and her shirt is probably pink.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just a cute little pink, like what are those? It's one of those cute shirts. I can't think of it. I would have to send you a picture, but I know what it looks like. I can't think of it. I'm sad. But yeah, no, it's just a cute little outfit. And she still has the knee-high socks. No, the thigh-high socks. You can't change that. That is her everyday thing. But now the lines are pink.
Lyle is climbing up the side of a building.
Is Timberwolf in his outfit?
Yeah, he's been in full Timberwolf regalia this entire time.
All right.
And no, he's not climbing a building. I said he would be walking around the city square, and he is walking around the city square. But like he's trying to like keep a distance from it and like walk in the shadows. I don't know if he's doing a great job. I can roll for that.
The police are aware that a Youth Z team has arrived, so
Okay.
they know your descriptions. So if any of them do see you, they're just kind of look at you weird and then like nod. All right then, sure, this is okay.
I guess he's here under superhero orders. I'm sure this will be fine.
They know like your alias is, and
Yeah.
it's like you see a guy dressed up as a wolf, and you're like, well, that's gotta be Timberwolf.
They're just like, huh, I wonder where the third one is. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'm sure she wouldn't be doing anything stupid like being in the statue that is being constructed.
Yeah, as
Oh,
the
no.
torso gets constructed around you.
If you get crushed to
No,
death...
she's outside of it.
Okay, sure.
Maybe just standing by the legs.
Yeah, she's walking around. On the
It's
stage.
only, from what you can tell, it's only gonna be about 20 feet tall.
Only 20 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
God.
And it's at waist height now, so it's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, about.
Oh my gosh.
God. I hope you're not afraid of heights.
No. Cotton Candy's a gymnast.
Lyle is slowly turning against the statue. As it gets higher, he thinks it is more and more distasteful.
He's just like, it would have been okay at the hips, but now it's got the torso.
He's just like, I don't think those abs are as highlighted as they are on the person, but okay.
I imagine Hypertide's shoes have these fancy little wings on them, kind of like Hermes boots.
Oh my gosh. That's so extra.
Hypertide's aesthetic is a mix of Roman, Greek, and a little bit of Aquaman.
Oh my god.
I want to know what his deal is so bad.
So as the day reaches around noon, a couple more newscasters roll up. There were a couple recording the full building, but now that it's getting close to the event, there's a couple more. Event's probably gonna start around 1 or 2 whenever the statue's being built. And people are kind of walking by. A couple more crowds are gathering as they chill out and wait. Some of them, there to see if they can sneak into the background of the TV cameras. Reporters are getting their makeup set up.
Lyle would like to roll to assess the situation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That would be
It's plus
a
superior.
roll.
So he fails. That's a 5.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Mark experience. He's like, well, this
Mark
all looks in
potential.
order.
Yep.
Look at
You're
all
like,
these
ah.
people.
Who would want to come out in the middle of the broad daylight when there's so many people around? What kind of villain would
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Hands
Also,
on hips.
I'm pretty sure I am the only one in the city that wants to destroy this statue.
Alright.
You know what? With the failure, he's starting to think the statue was pretty cool. He's like, at first he was mediocre on the statue, then he turned against the statue. Now he's like, actually, in a certain light.
He's imagining if he had a statue like that.
He is. That is exactly what it has become.
He's like, what would I change on my statue? Top taller. Definitely taller.
First of all, the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna be, not quite as big, far less overstated, very
They
tasteful.
fill out the belt.
It'll be a very tasteful giant statue of me.
Maybe marble.
Maybe, yeah, definitely marble. We'll have me stand, then, not just me up there. It'll be me, holding, with my arms around some kids or something. I don't know. It'll be great.
All right. We focused on Timberwolf a bit, so can we go to the other two?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can Bree assess the situation on the statue itself? Because
Absolutely.
yeah, I think she's just watching it and
Say
seeing if
what
anyone's
you're doing first.
Well, she's just kind of walking around the stage. Just every once in a while, she'll look out into the audience, see if anyone looks suspicious. She'll watch.
Invisibly.
Huh?
Completely invisible?
Yeah. And she'll keep coming back to the statue and watch it just being built. And I just want to see if she sees anything suspicious with building it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Superior. That's an 8.
Nice.
So,
You may ask one of these questions. Do you need me to list them off?
no, I see him. What here is in the greatest danger?
Alright, so...
No. What here is the biggest threat?
What here's the biggest threat? Well, currently walking around, the biggest threat would probably be the very large construction vehicles, and the fact that the statue is still being built, meaning it's not fully secured down yet. If you were to expect a fight, there's a lot of projectiles in the area.
For a second,
I'd say that would be the
for a second,
biggest threat.
Okay.
when you said the greatest threat walking around, I thought you were going to say the greatest threat was Lyle, and I was about to burst out laughing. Just you thought about it, and he heckin' hates that statue, man.
Yeah, no, in the sense of, what's the greatest threat to the statue? It would be Lyle. You're, looking over at Lyle, he's got this scowl on his face. But in the sense of, if you're expecting a battle, the biggest threat is the many, many objects around you.
Okay. I mean, he's coming around to it, so I start to see, his eyebrows going up a little, nodding his head in a little bit of appreciation.
He is wearing a full face mask with goggles and a hood.
Okay, I see him nodding his head a little.
You see, the crossing of the arms, the kind of, leaning back as he studies it. Anyway, Mirage, what are you doing?
So she's kind of looking around just at the people walking around, and taking note of it all around. And I would say in my mind, she probably has extended her telepathy. It's been something she's been working on to try to, so that she can hear like a blanket of white noise of people talking, as it a busy street, but it's a little bit louder than normal. So that one, it's just to see if anything sticks out to her. It's just a really quick skim kind of deal. So would that be unleash your powers because extending your senses?
No, I wouldn't say that because telepathy is just kind of more something you can do. Unleashing your powers is for complicated.
Well, that's
dangerous.
what it says, or extend your senses. That's why I'm asking. It says to overcome an obstacle, reshape your environment, or extend your senses. That's why I was asking instead of assess the situation. I wasn't sure.
No, I think this would still be an assess the situation. You're not doing anything drastically difficult or dangerous. You're just kind of reaching out, poking around.
All right. So, oh my gosh, I failed. That's a 5.
Ooh.
Okay, do you know how rare that is for me, though? So, mark experience. For once, I get to say it.
Yay!
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're never gonna say Mark Potential. That's not what the name of this show is.
Yeah, that's not the
I was gonna
bait.
say that's not gonna happen.
It's all right. I'm still gonna say Mark Potential because I'm the one reading the book currently. So
Yeah,
like,
we're all saying Mark Experience. That's us.
I'm the one managing things. So another hour, half hour rolls around, and the statue's like almost all built, and newscasters are standing up. Some of them have already started their opening lines. All cameras are trained on the statue as the last few pieces get secured into place, and you hear a loud horn blare through the city square, and it is deafening, and it goes on for a good 10 seconds.
I would like to see if I can pinpoint where the sound is coming from.
I'm gonna straight up say you can't. It is bouncing off buildings.
Okay, that's not good.
And I mean, wouldn't
And-
it be worse for Lyle?
It is. It is definitely worse for Lyle.
Yeah. Stepping out from the opposite side of the city square come two figures. One of them dressed in all black with green accents, and the other dressed in all white with red accents.
Oh, so they've got a gimmick.
Isn't that a little Christmassy?
I've never heard of an O-rank villain that has as well coordinated as a gimmick as this. These guys mean business.
And gosh, and they walk up, and as the police kind of like begin ushering the civilians out, one of them begins to point their arm up towards the statue. What do you do?
Lyle is going at full speed at the guy with his finger pointed up. He is tearing across, but considering he's on the other side of the square, I don't think he's gonna make it, like, instantly. If someone wants to roll to protect the cool statue.
Alright. Well, it sounds like if everyone is on... If everyone's gonna jump straight into battle, we should do some team moves. If you are all entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team, I add two to the team pool, so you have 3 now. Who's the leader for this?
I would say Lyle.
Lyle, yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. Timberwolf, do you have influence over every other teammate?
I do.
Then you have 14 now. I suppose, what would be the purpose in your fight?
Defending the statue.
Defend the statue? Is that what everyone else is thinking?
Yes.
It's gotta be a genuine, like, is that what your
Yeah.
character would do? The statue first?
Mirage is noticing that the police are ushering the civilians away, so it is the statue, but she would, if she saw someone in danger, she would deflect, but since she sees the police are handling it.
Obviously, people's lives come first, but I mean, we are here to defend the statue. Like, we're all on the same page there.
Alright.
Police are
Yeah.
ushering them, yeah.
So you have five team. I'd say none of you really mistrust Timberwolf.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, Timberwolf's the only one who mistrusts the other, so. And if your team is ill prepared or off balance, remove a team. I'd say no, you guys prepared pretty well. Having your spots that you planned out. So, you have 5 team. That is good to know. I will write that down.
That's a lot of team.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys do with it, but
We can spend
That's
team
kind of-
to give people +1s on rolls.
yeah, that's you guys. That's not me anymore.
Team members can also act selfishly,
Yeah.
and you can ignore your teammates and use it.
If you-
Use it on yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Please, someone
Yeah.
defend the statue.
So now what do you do?
I am trying to tackle the guy with his hand up, stretched up before he does anything.
All right. So that would be directly engage a threat.
Yup. Okay. Timber boy, it's your time. Okay, that's a 7.
7. All right. Pick one.
Take something from them, and can I interpret that as take their opportunity to destroy the statue at that moment, like get his hand down, pretty much.
I mean, I'd say either way you're going to do that. Like, you're gonna distract them so that they wouldn't shoot the statue, they'd shoot you.
This is inherently distracting. So then I'm going to do the thing that Lyle would like, which is impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Alright. Yeah.
He would like them to be afraid.
Alright. So you tackle this villain.
The guy with white and green was the one with the hand up, yeah?
No, the
black and red. Okay.
You tackle them to the ground, and yeah, their shot ends up hitting you straight in the chest.
That's okay.
So yeah, I would. How do I deal damage?
We have a roll that we roll. We have a roll we do when we get hurt. Yeah. However,
you have to take a powerful blow.
I have a special move that I do instead.
Oh.
Right. I have never give up, never surrender, which I roll instead. Okay.
All right. So what does that do?
It's basically I have less bad things that can happen to me when I do it. Never give up, never surrender. When you take a powerful blow from someone with greater power than you, use this move instead of the basic move. You roll plus savior.
Okay.
On a hit.
I'm gonna straight up say they do not have far greater power than you.
Oh yeah?
No.
Word? Okay,
so just take a powerful blow.
Oh, worm?
Oh, worm?
Oh, worm.
Okay, take a powerful blow then.
No, yeah, these are Class O.
Oh!
You have never heard of these before.
They're just fancy Class O.
I was wrong then. Okay. Choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate into foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground. You struggle past the pain. Mark conditions. Okay.
Fun fact, I don't know if this still holds over, but Nari still has the afraid.
That would have gone away by now, yeah?
Yeah, that should have gone away.
It's been several days.
I was making sure. I wasn't sure if it would or not. Okay.
I'm going to struggle past the pain. I'm going to mark 2 conditions.
Oof. Okay, yeah.
Oof. This is good because he already feels these things. Lyle will be afraid and insecure.
Oh.
I mean, not afraid, angry and insecure.
So yeah, to get rid of those, you have to do something underneath the condition moves.
Yeah.
So yeah, this hero, after hitting you and you tackle them, they roll back, and the other one kind of steps forward in front of them. So there's a slight lull as that one kind of disengages. And something you noticed was that they are not much larger than you guys. They're not like adults.
Okay. They're just 2 guys in matching suits? Just like 2 teams?
I mean, not matching. They're actually not really matching at all.
Coordinating.
Barely coordinated. It's not like they both have the same onesies.
No, like, but they're wearing like
color coordinated.
Yeah, they're wearing complementary outfits. One is black, one is white, one is red, one is green. Yeah, like.
Yeah, but the one that's wearing black, now that you're close enough to see, the one that's wearing black with green accents has a bunch of speakers all over their suit.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
And the other one is wearing kind of like a white sweater.
Mood.
With red embroidery on it.
What does the embroidery say? Or is it just the highlights?
It's highlights. It's like accents. It's little lines around like the cuffs and the collar.
That's a mood. That's a good fashion statement.
Alright.
Yeah, and they kind of step back, and Yeah, they jump to their feet and they're like, I figured Youth Z would show up.
Oh no, they're those guys.
Surrender now and you can get a reduced sentence. I'm not playing around here.
That sounds like you're... Is that an provoke or...
Provoke.
Alright, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going that far, but if...
No, if you're just saying it. Like, are you trying to intimidate them, or are you just saying it?
I'm just saying it.
Alright, then they're like, yeah, that's not happening.
Okay.
Bria's gonna stay with the statue, but and like for close defense. But can she assess the situation?
Absolutely.
Cool. Nice. So that is an 11. So I'm going to do, how can we best end this quickly? I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything else happening, or if I need to focus on them specifically.
Yeah, so at this point, most of the people have been moved out of the square. They are kind of being pressed back behind lines. There's obviously a lot of newscasters trying to stick close enough, but they're so there's a ring of people, but you have the clearing to yourselves.
Okay, so...
And you have one more ask.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
How can I make sure the statue doesn't explode? Would be a great question.
Yeah, it's like, what here can I use to, keep the statue from
What?
exploding?
What here doesn't explode?
What can I use to disarm them?
What can you use to disarm them?
Yes.
Um,
Like either the guy with the gun or the guy with the speakers. I know that's probably a danger, but I don't know how.
looking at them, you don't see any obvious weapons.
Oh, I thought that he got shot.
No, he raised up his hand and, energy came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I suppose you know that you don't have to worry about weapons. But I'd say, yeah, for the one with speakers, the shockwave that hit Timberwolf came from the speakers. And the one dressed in black stands up and kind of looks over at the statue, and they're like, you guys are from UC, you don't want to get involved in this.
I do. I really, really do.
Do you really?
I go to punch him in the face.
Alright.
I'm angry and insecure. This is what I'm doing.
Alright. That would be directly engage a threat.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
What?
That's a 10.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
First success of the evening.
Well, no. Bree got an 11.
First Lyle success of the evening. I've been rolling pretty poorly today. I would like to frighten the opposition and take something from them, and in this case, I'd like to punch out a tooth. The thing I'm taking is their dental.
Instead of, punch. Oh, God.
I was expecting, I don't know, rip the speakers off.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna punch out a tooth. Let's do this.
Just, you don't want to get involved in this. And there's just, bam, just left hook right to the face. Tooth goes flying.
I'm sorry, what was the other one you wanted to do?
Frighten the opposition.
Oh, man.
Take a tooth and make them afraid.
Yeah, that works.
God, that's really funny.
They that hits. I was not expecting that violence. All right.
Is Mirage just over on the side watching this whole thing?
I mean, what? She took a few steps forward, but she's not someone that can really fight. She's not.
You punch this person's tooth out of their mouth and blood goes lying.
Oof. Probably a busted lip, too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I have quote-unquote mythic might.
They stumble back, and then they whip around and send a shockwave back at you. And
Cool.
I want you to roll take a powerful blow.
Yeah.
Is
Because I
there?
guess I'm
Can I
stronger
use
than
a
them.
team to like help? Because Mirage would see
Thank you.
that.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, if Mirage is heading towards the situation.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
So I'm rolling with a +1.
Yeah.
Great.
And I don't know if you were supposed to roll, but I got an 11.
I still have to roll. I just automatically get that +1.
Yeah, you just spend
Yeah.
the team.
All right, so
Yeah.
then we're
It's
good.
almost like luck, but you get it.
Thank
Constantly.
you for that +1.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you. Okay. That gets me just to a 7.
You're welcome. You see, Mirage is a good teammate.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I have 2 conditions.
It'd be a -1 plus conditions.
-1. Okay.
Yeah, because
So-
take a powerful blow does
Okay.
the opposite direction.
All right. So 6, 7, 8, down to 7. Okay.
All right.
So you give ground, you give your position an opportunity. I'm gonna he gets blasted back. There, he's not in front of them anymore.
All right.
He goes reeling across the city, the city square.
Yeah. So the other villain kind of steps forward, and they point at the statue as well, and it starts to shake and vibrate.
Oh.
And the one dressed in black turns to you, Timberwolf, and he's like, or they're like, well, all right now. And you notice as they talk, they've actually got a more feminine voice. You think they're a girl, actually.
Actually.
And you think they're wearing complete masks, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
tell. She's like, okay, what team are you?
He just snarls at them.
You hear from the other side, we're fucking Team Phoenix!
Oh no.
Okay, and while
And you see this giant truck and Brianna in it driving it towards them. Hey Mark Experience audience, thank you so much for listening to our show. I am happy to announce that we've started a Ko-fi account while we're working on making a Patreon. So if you would like to support our work, head over to ko-fi.com/Jamie Remy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. And feel free to donate so that this can become my official job and I can create more content for you. If you want to see MXP art and laugh at the dumb jokes we make at our own show, you can find us on Tumblr at tumblr.com/blog/markexperience. Like the music? You can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. I am really proud of it. See you next time!